Hello and welcome back. I am Miss Bizz, and we are finally back in Elsweyr. Now, I'm really sorry that we kind of suddenly there was a stop to the series. As you likely know, I was pregnant with twins. There was some shenanigans that went on. The boys were trying to escape early. So I actually had to move to a nearby city temporarily, so I wasn't able to record, and I was on bed rest and all this stuff. And then they did escape early. So then I was literally living in a hospital for 2 weeks, sleeping at the bedside while they learned how to eat and all those things. And now I'm back. So I'm back home. This is the very first video I am recording post-babies. So please forgive me if you can hear baby noises in the background, because they are sleeping, but I'm listening to their baby monitor. And I think I have it set up so I can hear it, but the sounds don't get recorded. But, you know, famous last words is how you think you have something set up and then it isn't. So ooh, look at that, a chest. So I need to go find Abner. Like, I haven't even went and spoke to Abner. Like, I'm slacking. I'm definitely slacking here. But on my way, I found a world boss. So I'm gonna see. I was kind of waiting to see if anybody was gonna show up, but apparently not. So we're just gonna try to fight him. We're just gonna try to fight the boss, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna put our Breath of Life here. All right. Ooh, you know what? If we're gonna try to fight a world boss, we're gonna, what vamp am I? Stage 2. Well, I don't want to use that yet. There you go, we're gonna do this.
You come to kill me. Greater warriors have tried. There can be no recovery when the lion roars. Come and test your mettle.
Whoa, what is this chick doing? What does this do?
Fury empowers us.
Whoa!
Every strike here cuts the heart. Face me if you dare.
Oh no! Hello?
Ordinary vitality surges through our veins.
Can I keep this up?
If you can. You will need it. You cannot defeat me.
Oh no! Okay, so we're gonna ask for help. We're gonna see if anybody else wants to come visit. I have no idea what those flags do. I'm sure those flags are important. Something to do with health, magicka, and stamina, but I have no idea what they do. They probably suck mine out. Alright, so
I have slain scores of Tamriel's greatest warriors. This will be no different.
ow!
There can be no recovery when the lion roars. Come and test your mettle.
Please don't get boss to restart. Please don't get boss to restart.
fury empowers us. Every strike here cuts the heart. Face me if you dare.
Come on!
Merry vitality surges through our veins. Make use of it if you can. You will need it. Masters lie dead at my feet. What hope do you have?
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
My training is immeasurable. My skills undeniable. I can read your every move. You've already lost. You cannot defeat. How could I?
Yes!
To such.
Yay! We did it! That was actually kind of tough. So that was awesome. Thank you, random people. Thank you, randoms. You guys are awesome. Let's go find Abner. Hello? Oh gosh, there's things here. There's so many things. Ooh, that's nifty. Ooh, look at this, look at this. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh, this is that house. This is that fancy house. Fancy house. All right, coming up on a brand new way shrine. Brand new way shrine. And we need to go talk to Abner. Where in the world is Abner Tharn? Now, Riverhold. Riverhold. Whoa, Riverhold. That sounds a little familiar. Okay. Searching for things. An orcish table? Really? Come on. Oh, hello.
Not to complain, but the old wizard frightens me. He has such piercing eyes. And the way he talked about dragons made my hair stand on end. If there's nothing else, I need to move on. These messages won't deliver themselves.
All right. Makes sense, but we need to always pick up the things. Or at least the alchemy flowers. Not so much the water. I don't know, I have a ton of water and I almost never pick it up. So I'm not sure why I have so much water. Oh, a stable master. Hello. Where is Abner? Hello? Oh, he is in here somewhere. Ooh.
Blaming Abnur Tharn will not end the dragon infestation, Chimera.
Ever the voice of reason, Speaker. Ah, here comes someone who can help us now.
Okay, so what do we got going on here, Abner?
I was beginning to suspect you were never going to arrive. After Calcevius and my half-sister manipulated us into inadvertently releasing a rage of dragons, Elsweyr has been overrun by the beasts. We do bear some responsibility, I suppose.
A rage of dragons?
So much better than flock or herd, don't you think? The Khajiit Defense Force isn't prepared to deal with a threat as big as dragons, especially since they were fighting to liberate Rimmon when the huge beasts arrived.
Liberate Rimmon? What?
Stay focused. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we must assist the Defense Force. Rendezvous with us at their command post. On your way, however, I have another task for you. I detected a series of power surges that I want you to investigate.
Okay, tell me more about these surges of power.
I was formulating a spell to track the dragons when I noticed several surges of arcane energy not far from here. They reminded me of an old acquaintance. Has a way with portals. If it is him, I want you to secure his help against the dragons.
Where have you been since I last saw you?
Around. Someone needed to check on Cyrodiil and try to hold the pieces together.
Oh.
With the central government disbanded and the Imperial City a smoking ruin, any semblance of order has gone the way of the Dwemer. The people deserve better.
And were you able to make a difference?
Between the imbecilic Three Banners War and the constant rise and fall of some new warlord or bandit chief, there was more to deal with than even I imagined. Even so, I was able to make some small difference.
Well, what did you do?
Without a legion to command, my options were severely limited. The best I could manage was to liberate a few small villages and lead the refugees to a safe haven. Hence my desire to end this pathetic war and restore order to the Empire.
That seems a little out of character for you.
You think so, Vestige? Perhaps you don't know me half as well as you think. I am Imperial through and through, never forget that. My people matter to me, as does our culture, our heritage, and our future.
Ooh, let's get to the juicy stuff. What happened to the Amulet of Kings?
How should I put this so that you fully understand? None of your business.
What?
The Amulet of Kings represents the highest office in the Empire, and I refuse to allow it to become lost or stolen again.
After everything that happened, you expect me to accept that?
I expect nothing but your continued assistance, Vestige. However, I concede that your aid in recovering the relic was vital, so I assure you that it is perfectly safe. Safer than it has ever been.
That's not good enough.
Don't take that threatening tone with me. But consider this. The more people who know the amulet's location, the more likely it will be for something untoward to happen. Just remember how close Manimarco came to seizing it.
So the amulet is safe, at least.
Safer than it was. You think I'd do what Sai Sahan did and just bring it right back to Sancre Tor? Please. Whatever you think of me, you should at least know I'm not stupid.
Well, have you seen or heard from the other companions?
As you can imagine, the companions were none too pleased with me after everything that transpired. I've made no effort to reach out to the survivors, nor they to me. It's just as well. That chapter of our lives ended at Heart's Grief.
Interesting. Ooh, Chimera.
I suppose it is good to see you again, Walker. Someone must help Tharn clean up the mess he created at the Halls of Colossus. Come to think of it, you share some of the blame, yes?
Hey!
Do not mind me. Rampaging dragons put me in a foul mood.
The dragons have been causing trouble.
Trouble? More like flying disasters. Caravans devastated, livestock consumed, villages set aflame. It is more than the Northern Elsweyr Defense Force can handle. As much as I hate to admit it, we need Tharn's help. And yours as well, Walker.
So this is about what happened in the Halls of Colossus, right?
Damn Abner Thorne for translating the Wrathstone and finding that ancient ruin. He went in search of a weapon to end the Three Banners War, a weapon I told him was too dangerous, remember, and instead wound up releasing the dragons.
So how can I help?
Talk to Abnur Tharn. He and the Speaker of the Main have been formulating strategies and contingency plans. Sometimes it feels like that is all they are doing. Maybe you can set fire to their tails, yes?
Okay. Hello!
You're the adventurer who helped Abnur Tharn and Chimera at the halls of Colossus? The battle mage has been waiting for you. But where are my manners? Welcome to Riverhold and the province of Anequina. I am the Speaker of the Main.
Is the Main here?
No. Matters in other parts of Elsweyr occupy the Main right now. That is why I am here. I originally arrived to take charge of the Northern Elsweyr Defense Force. Efforts to expel the usurper Abnur Tharn were well underway when the dragons appeared.
Tell me about Abnur Tharn.
A few years ago, Abnur Tharn's half-sister conquered Rimin and parts of northern Elsweyr. We recently liberated Riverhold and were about to do the same for Rimin when the dragons spread across the land. It's almost as if they came to her aid.
Oh man, what can I do to help?
Talk to Abnur Tharn. He has agreed to serve as my advisor, a role he knows well from his years standing beside the Ruby Throne. His strategies and tactics for use against the dragons sound outrageous, but he knows what he is doing.
Really? We're gonna trust that guy? I really don't like trusting that guy. Alright, so we need to check out the power surge locations. But, on that note, we also need to loot all the things. Because we're really hoping to get some furnishing plans. Though, it looks unlikely. Oh man. Not a whole lot of furniture one can loot. Oh, that's a desk. Nice. That's a table. What? Those aren't lootable? That's nonsense. Letter from Abner Thorne. I am Abner Thorne, battle mage and former advisor to the Emperor, and I am calling for allies to join me in the Khajiit homeland and assist the Khajiit Defense Force to stop a rage of dragons. Craziness. Alright, so that's about necromancers. I'm not so concerned about that. Alright, so we're gonna check out the power surge locations, and then we'll carry on.
This one lost friends in Haven.
It looks like there is
avenge
quite a
them.
few different quests in Riverhold, though, that I would like to actually do. Oh my goodness. While we're here. Because I find that if I just stick to the main story, I never remember to come back, and I forget about these quests, and that's just no fun. So I'm going to kind of be hopping back and forth, doing the small side quests as I also complete the main quest. So, power surge. Power coming. Oh, these are dead people. Hello, dead people. Oh man, what's going on here? Squad commander. Both Her Majesty Queen Euryxia and her court necromancers, somebody, have detected a series of unknown surges of magical energy. You immediately divert your squad and investigate the locations indicated on the accompanying map. Your orders are to investigate each area, note any unusual creatures or occurrences, and capture any bystanders for interrogation. Her Majesty wants them alive. Failure is not an option. Well, it appears you failed. So, I guess it was an option, just not an option she wanted. Alright, what do we got going on? It's unfortunate. I want to check out that body of water, and I want to see if there's fishing holes. See, look, there's a fishing hole. I would like to go fish in that fishing hole, but I know now that I have babies, I do not have as much time as I normally would to make this recording. So I probably don't want to spend half of it fishing. That's normally what I would do. There's times I would record like an hour worth of video footage, and it would actually be 15 minutes because I would be spending most of it fishing. And fishing can actually take quite a bit of time. Alright, next power surge location. Oh. cute little war dude. Hey! What? Oh my goodness. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a pot. Okay. What about the next place? Check out the next one. Dun dun dun. Ooh, all these dune rippers. Let's see if I can get past them. Should be able to with my, I think it's the Dark Brotherhood passive that makes you less likely to aggro things when you're mounted.
Never touch a Daedric monster, especially a dead one.
Don't be such a nervous netch. The dead can't hurt us. But where do you think it came from?
It stinks of Cold Harbor. Perhaps one of the Usurper Queen's lackeys summoned it, yes?
Oh my goodness, it's a talking little cat.
What a stench. That's the stink of Cold Harbor, Walker. How such a fearsome and dangerous creature ended up dead beneath our favorite rocky outcropping, this one does not wish to speculate. Only an extremely powerful mage could summon such a monster.
Okay, so little cat is definitely correct in this being from Cold Harbor.
Don't touch the dead thing, Theduna tells me. Like I don't know how to handle a Daedric corpse. I wonder what killed it, though. Maybe it ran afoul of a dragon.
Huh. Weird.
I saw you, traveler. Why do all outsiders insist on acting suspiciously?
What are you talking about?
I watched you go from location to location, just like the man with the pot on his head.
Pot
Are
on
you
his
one
head?
of the soldiers intent on digging up every plot of land? Or are you simply a deviant who enjoys skulking and slinking through the wilderness?
Whoa. What man with a pot on his head?
Oh, do not play innocent with me, stranger. You must be working with that pale, gaunt fool with the ridiculous mustache. Why else would you be visiting the same places that he did? Unless... Are you an agent of the Usurper Queen?
The Usurper Queen.
Euraxia, the hated Imperial who conquered Rimmon and falsely claimed to be its queen. Do not feign ignorance, outsider. I had just about enough of that when I talked to the man with the pot on his head.
Where did the man with the pot on his head go?
You sound as confused as he was. Kept talking to his pet lizard bird like he expected it to answer. The last I saw, he headed east. I suppose you'll find him in that direction, and south of Riverhold. Just stop skulking around.
Right. I'll just go and find the man with the pot on his head. Find the man with the pot on his head. I know who the man is. Do you guys know? I know who that is. I'll give you a hint. Starts with C. And you'll know who he is if you've ever done the main story. And he's probably the best, little character dude in the entire game. Okay. Come on. Oh man. Have to stop for jewelry things. Other things, not so important. Alright. Let's keep going and going and go.
Uncanny. It looks just like that lovely place I dreamed of. Must be why my portals led me here. Eventually.
Cadwell!
Ah, hello there. Good to see you again, old chum. Have you come to pay your respects too? It was the strangest thing. I dreamed I was looking at this very gravestone. So here I came, and there it is, all solid and everything.
Is that gravestone important?
Important? I have no idea. I suppose it must be. I saw it in a dream, after all. Or was it a vision? I get those two confused. Anyway, I felt a sort of pull and stepped through a door, and then pish-posh, honors abandoned, gua, and here I am.
Abnur Tharn sent me to check on the surges of power he detected.
Tharn, you say, the grumpy battle mage. How is the old boy? The surges were probably just me. My portal took a few tries before we honed in on this exact location. Now, why don't you take a look at the gravestone and see what you make of it?
What happened at the other sites you visited before you found this gravestone?
Well, it took a few tries to find the exact spot I saw in my dream. A number of frightfully rude lads and lasses occupied the first location I visited, demanded my surrender, if you can imagine such a thing. Naturally, I gave them the old heave-ho.
I saw that Bamgwar rummaging around in a foul-smelling sack at one point.
Foul-smelling? I'll have you know that was my lunch. Can't believe I lost it. And if by Bantam Gwa you mean my faithful steed, Honor, well, he's always getting into my foodstuffs. Has the appetite of a mammoth and the cunning of a fox, that one.
Did you also dispatch the ogre I found at one of the sites?
Dispatch? Why would I do such a terrible thing? I adore those adorable pudge buckets. Alas, Grook was standing a little too close when I opened my portal. Poor thing fell in and took a nasty spill. When the neck bone snaps, it makes an awful sound.
Oh, gosh, that is terrible. Oh. Okay, this is weird. Here lies the head of the betrayer, whose name has been stricken from history. May the pieces of his dismembered body remain hidden until Joan and Jode fall from the sky. Huh. Oh, Cadwell is, digging away. Is he? I guess so. Let's see if we can get a nice little screenshot of that. Oh, let's talk to Cadwell. What are you digging up?
Were the words the same for you? Sometimes written language likes to confuse me. Words change and switch places. Very annoying. Anyway, the gravestone mentions the betrayer. Sounds like a dastardly chap. Wonder if I ever met him.
Why do you think you dreamed about this gravestone?
I don't have the slightest idea. The words inscribed upon it conjure up all kinds of questions, though. Who is this betrayer? Whom did he betray? Why did they bury only his head? And where did they put the rest of the poor fellow? I don't have a clue.
Abnur Tharn said that if I found you, I should ask if you'll help with Elsweyr's dragon problem.
Dragons? I haven't battled a dragon since, I can't remember, but I'm certain I fought one or two in my day. I was a gallant knight, after all. Of course I'll help. I'll just need to do a little more digging into this dream thing first.
All right, then we'll see you soon. All right.
Did you hear that, my trusty shovel? Dragons and mysterious graves. It's just like old times.
Oh boy. Cadwell is still a nut job, but that's awesome because we wouldn't want him to be any different. So we do need to find the Defense Force outpost, but to be honest, I think we're going to do that next time. Thank you for joining me. I hope you don't mind the lack of webcam. Going forward, this is probably going to be how most of my videos are. I guess if I'm feeling extra pretty one day, maybe I will actually use the webcam, but most likely not. Thank you for joining me for Elsweyr, and I hope we get to trek back here soon. Bye for now.